Hello YouTube, Skatem here. Welcome back to the Minecraft video, and today we have the fully automatic rain detector for your survival world. So this is survival friendly. As you can see, the contraption is working right now. And let's get started. So if I type in weather rain, and we see it turns to rain, that we will see that that lamp quickly turns on after a few seconds. Now the turning on process takes about one or two of the passes for the fire to be put out. That's because the fire goes out randomly. When there is not rain, fire just goes out unless you have it on netherrack. And the question is, well, what if you just put on netherrack and the fire won't go out? Well, rain does not put out fire on netherrack either. So that's a fun fact for you. If you don't want the rain to put out your fire, put it on netherrack and it will be perfectly fine. But as you can see, our light is now on. Now we just have to do weather clear, turn it back to normal, and we will see that the light turns off quite quickly this time actually. The turning off is a bit quicker than the turning on. A few things to note about this design is that you are going to need flint and steel in here. Now the extra pulses is actually being activated when the bud goes off. So this is a bud switch. If we update this piston block, it's going to fire. Now when it updates twice, when the fire goes away and when the fire turns back on. Now if we just take a dispenser, I go over here and I grab a button and a block, and I'm going to grab one of our flint and steel that is in here. So the first time it is hit, we can see the durability is at 60. So if we activate this, fire goes out, we can see it's at 59. Now if we press it again while the fire's already out, it's not going to use up the flint and steel. So don't worry about that extra pulse of the bud. It is not using up any of your extra flint and steel for you. I'm just going to copy that back over. But it is going to use up quite a bit of the durability while it is raining, so do have to be notified about that fact. 9 flint and steel should last you a while though. You can have a hopper with the chest, providing you with more flint and steel though. If you are worried and don't want to like reset it all, just do this and chuck all your flint and steel into there, and that'll last much longer. One more thing again is that this will need to be sky above this block so the rain can get through. You can't block this block up, so if you're building this underground or in a hill or whatever, make sure you leave this block open. And again, this redstone could be much smaller if you did not, except for the fact that this does go away as you've seen it go a few times as we've been talking. If you are okay with it flashing, a more compact design of this can be made, and you can mess around with that. Essentially, you don't need this green part and this red part, you kind of just have this thing. Okay, so let's jump in right how to build this thing. To build the bud, you're going to need all the items you see in my inventory, and you're going to start off by placing a block down, block like that, and a block like that on either side. Then you're going to put a redstone torch and a piston. And then next you're going to put your other piston down and place a block of redstone, and you will see this comes out. Now this is the easiest way to build it. You can build it another way, but let's say we don't put that on yet, and yeah, that's going to happen. So it's much easier to place this piston first. Next thing you're going to do, you're going to grab your dispenser, you're going to place it a block below the sticky piston, so this one, and then you're going to put in your flint and steel. I'm going to add the little chest contraption. So you're going to throw your flint and steel in there, and then you can see the fire is on, and when this breaks, you will see the bud activate twice. For the next section, you're going to come off this block that does not have anything in front of it, and you're going to go 3 blocks out. You're going to place a repeater, hit that once, and then place 2 pieces of redstone with a torch on the end. Going off of that, you're going to come down, place a few blocks. You don't need those are just there. And then you're going to place a comparator here. Sorry, you don't need that block. You're going to place one up, and then you're going to place a piece of redstone there. Now this won't mess with the dispenser because it is facing this way. What you're going to do is you're going to go block down from this torch, and you're going to place a piece of redstone right there. Then going off of that redstone, you're going to place your comparators like this. So these are pulse lengtheners. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to place 2 more blocks, 2 more redstone, and you're going to put a block there. Off of that, you're going to place a torch, and then you are done for that section. Okay, on to the final section. So what you're going to do is you're going to place 2 blocks like that, and you're going to place repeaters on each of those. Now, the reason this is a repeater is so it does not connect down there. If you see we take the torch out, this is not being powered by that. So you want this only connecting to the torch. Next, you're going to place 2 more blocks, and you're going to hit a torch right there. Oops, and I forgot, you need to hit this thing twice. Next, you're going to place a piece of redstone right there, your torch, and that is your output, so you can connect that to whatever system you want. But here you go, this will light up when it's raining, and will not when it is not. If that made any sense, hopefully. So there you go, that's all you need to do. It's a bit complicated, I tried to make it pretty compact. Again, it is needed as the fire does turn off. Now, if you want to see how the pulse lengthener works, I'm just going to grab these blocks really quick and show you. So, what is actually happening, if I grab a button, is that due to how comparators work, it's going to lengthen the pulse considerably. So if I put something here, and then just place, so we have 2 outputs from the button, that one turns on and off, and you can see this lasts much longer, and that is how we get this to stay on. So that is how that section of it worked. If you are interested, you can play around with the redstone and the timing if you want to know more. But there you go, that's your automatic rain detector in Minecraft. It will work with snow too. And thunderstorms, of course. It cannot differentiate between the 3. Though that will be another project that I am currently working on. So hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, please like the video. If you loved it, please subscribe. But this has been Skatem, and I will see you guys later.